So we're sitting at the dinner. He's talking about falconing. We're having a great time. And then, dude, by the end of the dinner, I was like, yo, we get on the topic of FIFA. And at this point, it's probably like 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I will bust your ass in FIFA.
No way.
I love
Stop.
FIFA. I swear to God.
I'm not going to challenge this guy.
I don't talk shit at all. I'm not that kind of person. But when it comes to FIFA, I'll put it all on the line. I was like, I'll fuck you up in FIFA.
That's great.
And he was like,
I mean, that's the attitude you have to have.
And he was like, no, you're not. And I was like, dude, give me your gamer tag. We'll play. When I get back to the States, we'll line it up. We will play. And he was like, let's just play right now. I was like, where? Okay, exactly. He goes, here, jump in the car. So we all leave, and we get into like 4 different like supercars. Like the video that you're gonna pull up that's in the message is me riding with this dude Safe, who's one of Zayed's friends. Safe is the man. He's like,
I think I would have this figured out.
He was the nicest dude of the whole thing.
This guy? No.
So that was actually at the UFC fight. That was when I met Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
The soccer player.
One of the all-time most legendary soccer players ever.
Did you Photoshop his head to be extra small? What the fuck? It looks like somebody pinched him when he was being born. What the fuck happened to his head? He looks like Pinhead.
Yeah, there might be a parallax thing going on here. Okay?
Oh my God.
Talk to Apple, all right? I'm not going to disrespect Zlatan, okay?
Wow.
This guy is an all-time great. He's just an insane dude.
Okay.
Have you ever heard some of the stories about Zlatan?
No.
He went and played. He played all over Europe. Played for the AC Milan. Played for a bunch of people. Ended up going to LA Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
He's in LA, and I gotta remember how the story goes. LeBron James sends him a jersey.
Yeah.
As like, hey, welcome to LA.
That's cool.
And then Zlatan signs it and then sends it back to him.
He's so big.
Unreal.
He's way bigger.
Zlatan goes, you're welcome.
He's
Unreal.
not even trying to do anything.
That's like his character. Like his whole shtick,
really?
his whole like energy is just like, oh, you got to meet Zlatan today. How does it feel?
Okay, what am I looking at?
Crazy. So, this is actually right before we left to go play FIFA.
Yeah.
Here, scroll the next one.
Oops.
So they start talking about this tobacco called meda.
Yeah.
And it's like a pipe where you put like this little tobacco thing in, and it's like 8 cigarettes at once.
Oh.
So you like light it, you go.
Oh, that's Derek doing it?
And that's Derek doing it right here. And Derek like smokes weed regularly. Like this guy is a seasoned smoker.
Yeah. These guys are just having a blast. These guys are just dogs. What drug is it? It's tobacco?
It's tobacco. So it gives you like this insane head rush,
Yeah.
and then makes like your fingers tingle.
Really?
And then like it's just like it's literally 8 cigarettes at once.
Wow.
That's the only way to describe it. So you just like get this shot, and you're just like floating for the next like 4 minutes.
Did you guys do hookah while you were out there?
Not really, no.
Do they do that a lot?
I didn't really see it. I'm assuming they
Black
do.
Americans.
Yeah, Dominicans. Yeah, it's mostly Dominicans. But
No.
so if you go to the one before it.
Okay.
So this is us after we get in the car, leaving the restaurant, and they're like, "Yeah, let's go play FIFA."
What, at just his place?
Literally, we don't know where we're going. So, are you able to play it?
Yeah. Are you driving? Oh, it's the opposite side.
They know the word to every Travis Scott song.
Really?
They just like,
Wait, does he have a TV in the back?
probably I don't even
Or is it the
know.
back of your head? No, I mean like.
Oh
what is
yeah,
that?
yeah. That's like a screen. It's like a big TV
Wow.
in the Audi.
Is that dude driving?
Yeah,
Wow.
and he's a legend. Safe as a man. And they were all super nice. They were like so cool. And yeah, it's just insane. So we
It must
pull
be
up.
cool to not have to worry about fashion. Like I'm dressed the same as my boy. We're not trying to outdo each other.
Yeah. And what's interesting is that I'm pretty sure they don't wear underwear.
Really?
Isn't that funny?
Nice.
It's
I
just
respect that.
free balling,
Oh,
right?
I love it actually. They just have that dress.
You get why they all have bidets and shit. They're like, yeah, we can't be walking around with raw assholes.
Yeah, stained up
Yeah.
fucking full. Wow, that's so cool. So you're going over there.
And then literally we pull up to the biggest house I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, what is this? And Safe leans over. He's like, oh, this is the palace.
What?
I was like, what? He was like, yeah, this is the palace. He was like, well, technically this is the side wing of the palace. He's like, the front of the palace is actually over there, but this is just sort of like where we get to hang out and be loud at 2 a.m.
Whoa.
So we pull up to the palace,
Yeah.
and we walk in, and there's like 6 Emirati dudes all standing in there with like teas. They all have like fine teas and candies.
Yeah.
And like we walk in, they give all of us teas. And I was like, what is going on?
Wow.
And they're all standing there. They're all like just very kind and just like, hello, welcome to the palace. And this is impromptu. This is 2 a.m. This was not planned. So these guys are just there on call, ready to give teas to fucking me. And so we walk in, and then we're all hanging out. Schultz plays one of the guys in FIFA.
Yeah.
Goes to like penalty kicks.
No.
The most
they're not that good.
Bro, like it's the thing. Like
Is Schultz good or are you just good?
Schultz claims that he's never been beaten. Okay.
And did he win?
He lost in penalties. This was his first loss publicly.
Ever?
Ever. No, he played a lot growing up actually, so
Okay.
he's like decent, but
Yeah.
he just hasn't played in like 10 years. But he plays the dude. I played the dude. I ended up winning 1-0. Come on, bro.
Come on. You beat him. How did he take it?
He took it well.
That's good.
What's crazy is that I picked.
He kind of looks like Andrew.
Yeah, a little bit. He's got that vibe.
Yeah.
I picked
Better
a team.
haircut. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you got to wear the Kendor. You got to cover it. I picked a team. I picked Manchester City.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "Oh, that's funny."
Why?
I was like, "Why is that funny?" He goes,
They own.
he literally goes, "His uncle owns it." I was like, "What?"
Dude, it's so funny because everyone in Manchester was very pro. Like they're kind of not woke, but you know, woke adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, whatever. But then they bought the team and they were like, "Oh, you hate human rights abusers?" Like, "Oh, we're getting free agents," and they didn't give a shit about any of that.
Nope.
They're like, "We're winning.
Nope.
We're winning."
And yeah, we played FIFA. We hung out there until like 2-3 in the morning.
Wow.
And then we went back, and I was just like, "Yo, I just played FIFA with
With the fucking
a bunch of princes, dude." It
FC Barcelona lost after.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Man City took them down. It was insane. It was genuinely awesome. And all the guys were incredibly nice, super hospitable, not spoiled. Like you mentioned that before, like, oh, these are like spoiled. Like, of course, yeah, they are.
He posted for you?
Yeah, he posted it up.
Wow.
Like, of course, they are, they have money.
You just kept beating him?
I was running through these kids.
Oh my
All right,
God.
come on, bro.
Each one's a different guy. I was just looking at the score. It's like
Yeah,
the
you racist motherfucker.
The outfit. I wasn't looking at it.
You're like, dude, you beat the
As a
same
sign of
guy
respect,
8 times.
yeah, my God. Why again? 1-0.
Why are you
3-2,
bullying this
2-1.
kid? No. It was 4 different Emiratis, and it was so fun.
Wow.
And they were all so nice. They were genuinely good guys.
Wow.
And yeah, it was just like one of the most fun things ever.
Where you been and where you going? This is Ari's travel show, yeah. We're gonna go on a journey today and see what there's to see in this big world. We're exploring different places, seeing all different types of faces. We're gonna talk about travel today. It's you, be